Okay, so our players are getting shot, but let's do something a little bit more interesting with that, rather than just having it send that information to us. Let's go back into our script. We're going to create another function down the bottom here, which will deal with actually taking that damage that's been dealt. And the reason we do this is because we want to keep this RPC function nice and simple, so that it's not really doing too much heavy lifting itself, so it's not having to repeatedly do that information over the network and stuff like that. What we want to do is here down below, we're going to create a public void called take damage, like so. And this is going to do the exact same stuff, or sorry, not going to do, it's going to take in the exact same stuff as we have up here. So I'm going to take in, at the moment, a string damager. And a little bit further down the line, we'll also take in the amount of damage we're taking and a more specific reference to our characters and stuff like that. But for now, this is perfectly fine. I'm going to move my debug log into here, like so. And I'm going to say in here, whenever we take, or whenever we are dealt damage to our player, we're going to say, call the take damage function and just pass on the damager information. And in here, instead of saying I've been hit by blah blah blah, I'm going to say here the name of this photon view owner. So I'm going to say photon view dot owner dot nickname plus has been hit by damager. Okay, so with that done, I'm also at the same time, while we're here, we might as well just do this element of it. When we get hit, I'm just going to, for now, deactivate my game object. So game object dot set active false. Okay, so let's save this and let's go back in here. And for now, that's going to be it for our script. So let's build and run one more time. Let that compile and build and all the fun stuff. And then once that's done, we've got a P3. I'm going to create another one just so I can have a couple of them open. Let's get our player opening the test room as well. So here we're going to find that test room and we're going to set our name. Well, they're both called P3 now, so that's probably not great. So let's open a new one and call this one P2. Would probably make a little bit easier. Set that name, find a room. There we go, we're all in. Okay, so let's start our game. And now let's get there's one of our players there. So let's hit him and it should deactivate the player. There we go. So P3 has been hit by James. And if I go over to this guy here, we should see over here that, again, that player has disappeared. On that player's screen, at the moment, they've been deactivated, so they still have the camera in the same position, but obviously you can't move around or anything like that. Oh, I can't even switch out of that one. I can't use my mouse cursor input. And then with this guy, I'm going to run over here. Actually, I'm going to switch to this one, and if I shoot my main player, boom, you see the same thing. Oh, I clicked off, I think. What happened there? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so now I can shoot my main player, and there we go, they get deactivated. And you should see back in this view that 2 of those players have been deactivated and 1 player is still active. So perfect. That works nicely. That's doing what we expect it to do. I'm just going to close out of these couple of ones here. But of course, we don't want them to just be deactivated. We actually want to have that system remove them from the game and then respawn them a little bit later. And we're going to cover that in the next video.